if you take it on an yearly basis, on rupee terms, it's 30% growth on the top line, and then the profit after tax, if you adjust for some of the exceptional issues, it's about 42% growth in the profit after tax. Also, you would notice that EBITDA is also shown a good growth. It's now 26% of sale. In terms of product launches also, it's been a prolific year in terms of the launches that took place. 16 products in the US, about 23 in India, and also across various markets. So to talk about the segmental revenues, starting with global generics, 32% growth, 7,000 crores turnover. US has done well, right? So if you take it in rupee terms, it's about 68%. In dollar terms, about $670 million is the turnover, so which represents about 62% growth. So this, as I said, is because of two factors. One is the increase in share of what we had in terms of the existing products which were already launched, and also the new product launches that we had. Products like ziprasidone that I just started with, and also the previous products which we had, which was things like fondaparinux, omeprazole, magnesium OTC, the tacrolimus. So these were the products which we had earlier. We kept building on that. The new products also started contributing, and that's something which we have seen. Olanzapine, for example, was one such product in the last quarter we talked about. So new launches and increasing share in other products. So US market was pretty good. OTC also, as I said, it's crossed $100 million. So that's the US market. Europe, as you have seen consistently over the quarters, it's not much of a growth. In fact, overall, if you see, it's a degrowth of 2%, largely led by Germany, because there is a serious pricing pressures in terms of the low bids that we got for the tenders in terms of pricing. That was one of the factors. And also what we had seen is in the whole business model, it still will take some more time before it can really settle down, right? So overall, if you see, that's the situation for the European market. Whereas if you see the rest of the Europe, outside of the Germany, that's still a growth factor, because especially on the out-licensing revenues and new products launched, that still continues to show growth. But as far as Germany is concerned, that's a degrowth. Russia has done very well. Even in the quarter also it has. I mean, if you recollect again, third quarter, it was a flattish growth. That also indicated that was just the one-off thing in terms of what happened that quarter. And that's something you've also seen this quarter. It's again back to the growth. So overall, if you see the year on rupee terms, it's about 22% growth. Even on ruble terms, just for the quarter, it's been about close to 23%. And overall for the year, it's about 15% on the ruble growth rate, right? So that's